Hey, what's up, you guys? Sorry for the lighting. It is 3:30 in the morning, actually, when I realized that the episode for Hanako is actually already out and ready to go. So yeah, we are here for episode 14. Last time, we ended off in a pretty precarious situation, having, Aoi be taken by, presumably, the Grim Reaper. Like, I'm pretty sure we confirmed that there. And, you know, her one moment not seeming to be able to spot, oh yeah, there's the episode, don't mind it, not able to see him, at least that's how they're showing it, so that's how they're kind of playing it right now. She didn't seem to be able to see the Reaper himself, but when Akane froze time and then came back out of the state, she was able to see him, which led to the unfortunate situations afterwards. But yeah, sorry for long-winded intro. That thing, yeah, she knows what she's doing, decided to come in and throw me off. But again, that being said, we are going to just jump into this and see what happens for this episode in the count of, once I get it prepped. Yes, thank you. In the count of 3, 2, 1, now. Oh my god, we're back with this. It's not a complaint, it's just, it's been a minute. Draws you to your death. Who wants to go far away? That's such a good shot. Wouldn't unravel so easily. Oh, what is this? They were back to back there. Hey, yours is pretty innocent, though. And that's also true. You were acting up first. For reasons. But you cause problems, too. Stand in. Yeah. I know you didn't, you got thrown into it, but technically you didn't do anything. Oh no. Yes. Oh, Bon. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay. Will they, though? I don't know. Rather extreme. Oh, is he... That's what Aoi's gonna be for, right? Also, I love this opening, but... Oh, yeah, no, this is bad, too, because they're all questioning him, because it's true. A bunch of things have just been happening. Not all of them hit on him completely, but, you know, more and more incidents are occurring. So they need, like, an actual reasonable explanation or, like, game plan. But no, is number 6 gonna try to, like, use her almost like a sacrifice type deal? Obviously, all hypotheticals, but, you know. I feel like all my camera angles for both are so off right now, and it's distracting me. But yeah, no, so that's also why he wasn't, like, bugging Yashiro or anything when, you know, she was just chilling at the school, like, cooking and then, weaving the baskets, because he was in this, like, little debate trial situation, I would say. Come on, kitty, go this way. The near shore and the far shore. Oh, it's like raining just the petals. Oh, we're literally picking up with her. Okay. On a boat? Okay. Ow. Who can see apparitions now? Oh. I don't know. I don't know him yet, so all my thoughts are a little here, there, everywhere. He's a threat until cleared. Whoa. Oh, yeah, I mean, makes sense given your name. The Oracle's blood. What? Yep, there he is. As our sacrifice, see? You can't fucking... No. You can't just say that and expect us to, like, accept. Yep. Time to absolutely ruin what was supposed to be a fun time. Oh, does he want to run off on his own? Yeah, no, it's reasonable for him not to trust him. It depends with Yashiro's involvement, though. Oh! It's the girl from... Oh my god. Well, there goes my mouse. Yep. Just casually interacted with it. Oh. Actually leading us. Okay. Is that a good thing, or... I don't know. An elevator. Yeah. But the basket's still here. So maybe you're not going to be able to. Yep. You guys are going in whether you wanted to or not. Okay, where are we gonna end up, though? Oh! Ooh! Excuse me? Hi! Oh, okay, just going down with us, okay, yeah. Yeah. That's the, apparition we saw in the one episode with Sakura. Yeah, I don't know. I would be intimidated, though. Ooh! There! Oh, God. No, those are not fun apparitions. Woo! Yep. Don't. Push him. Whew. Okay. Don't know what that floor... Why are you guys going down the elevator of hell, by the way? Like, that's almost like what it is. You get further and further down into the depths. So it almost like in normal ways of viewing it be hell. Unless they're going up, but it keeps saying going down, so they're going further. Yeah. But he knew you were dragged in. I don't know if he'd still be able to do that. Oh! Correction. There was that. I was going to talk about it. We need to stop, like, you know, phone calling like this. No, don't do that. No. Yeah, straight off the bat here. Ah. Yeah, she had to find, like, a door that looked familiar to her to get out of there. Technically. But it's extremely risky. Yeah, he's Oh, okay. One order of mine unconditionally. This is a more fucked up version of what Teru did, effectively. Because Teru's was an empty threat, nothing would happen. But... oh, you're gonna do it like that. Oh, you're gonna threaten Yashiro for it. Oh, I get why he's doing it. And he doesn't actually mean her harm, but yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Did he? Oh, yeah, that. Ugh. I'm sorry, there's something very wrong with this image. He's not going to, but oh my gosh, he's laying on the one thing he can do to get under Hanako's skin. Yep. There you go. Oh! You were playing dirty too, but also, yeah, it's a little unfair to Yashiro. Underneath the school. You need a specific coordinate. Yeah. Can't just willy-nilly hit a button. Well, she should be if that's where he needed to bring her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Almost at the very bottom. Yep. Okay, a door. Yo, this is so much like Yako's. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so pretty. You were being led here for a reason, too. Oh, well, they've been noticed if that fucking not suspicious angle of that bird is any indicator. Oh. Yeah, no. And held a costume party? Oh, yeah, that's definitely not a costume party. Get rid of the half places like the boundaries. Okay. Okay. Yeah, her eyes. Soulless. Yeah, that's fucked. That's what that was, the vial was? Aha! Burn! I don't know. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, this conflicting emotion while there's a firefight happening. Yeah, what potion did you give her? Wait, so you tried to remove all of her thoughts and feelings? There we go. Sound the alarm. Oh. That look on Aoi's face. Oh! No! I don't like that look. I did not like that look. What do you... That was mean. That was meaner than last episode. What do you mean it's... Okay. What was I even saying before that ended? We didn't get to hear what the potion was, other than, like, supposedly it was supposed to get rid of her, like, memories and personality, right? Or something like that. Okay, I see the mouse. So if it... I still think there's some of her in there, and she did make a dark face when it specifically showed just Akane, so something is there. But, like, genuinely no soul. Like, there's no light in her eyes. And it wasn't exactly a friendly look when she said, I'm going to go ahead and deal with them. Can I deal with them, you know? So... The Reaper's sacrifice. Oh, she's gonna lure them in, isn't she? Solo leveling? Not now. I have more important things. That's so not good. Oh, that's... It's technically not the start of a season. It's the start of the second core of season 2. So it doesn't need to, like, give us, a tiny bit of, like, peace. It's just jumping straight in to everything life-threatening possible. And that's not fun. That's not super good, you know? What I mean? It's very stressful. And I do... Okay. It's so complicated because I want to react to some of, like, the little fun jabs they're throwing in, but I'm also just so on edge for the other things we're getting into. Okay. I do want to go and re-listen to the intro here again. Yeah, I mentioned the elevator right there. I missed it, though, because that's when the cat was going crazy. About a girl who wants to go far away, and she looks really sad here. Like, depressingly sad. She still has, like, light in her eye. That split between them. Yeah, no. And then having this, like, almost trial set up. It's a meeting, but it looks like a trial by having Hanako in the middle. Like, in front of number 1. And it is always interesting to point out. So, yes, obviously number 6 isn't there. But is, like, these meetings technically mandatory? Or is there a specific reason that Shijima can't be there personally? And it's one of the paintings. Because the last time we did get to see Shijima, she was approached by Tsukasa, and that's kind of the cliffhanger we got for that situation. Yeah. Because there would eventually be repercussion. You must realize what function they serve. Because it is interesting with our destroying of the Yorishiro, is for Yako, the one who wants to immediately complain, technically, she was going rampant. So, in our defense, it was a kind of safe, good move, I would say personally, that we took out the Yorishiro, because she was basically dragging the students into her domain, and technically, if Yashiro didn't get involved via her friend bringing Hanako in, they'd technically be dead. They'd be in the far shore forever, so they'd be gone. When it came to the library, it was more of because that's the mission we were going to go with, and Tsuchigomori already actually cares a bit about what happened with Hanako, so he is going to go along with it. And, you know, there could be other things behind it we don't know, but there is that aspect. Because I feel like a lot of the ones, while we technically target them, we're usually dragged into it first, and the best method of getting out of the situation is to get rid of the Yorishiro. Because even with Shijima, we know Shijima wasn't actually going rampant. It was more of Tsukasa came in and was like, hey, do this for me. And, yeah. So she just went with it. But there's reasons behind everything, too. While I don't see the big thing at the end, because we were initially going, there's like a traitor, so let's go take them away, and I could just redistribute them back to everyone again once it's all over. It is an interesting point of contention to see the effects of not having all of the 7 with their Yorishiro, like, being at their heightened abilities. But again, Yako, you kind of asked for it, and, you know, I bet it is annoying to have, like, couples constantly trying to, like, beg for eternal love at your steps, but that can't be the worst thing you've dealt with, okay? I'm just saying it can't be the worst thing you've dealt with. I do need to move my camera here. Yeah. But, I do think there's been worse for her. And then we have Mirai just saying, serves you right, when Mirai sits there and caused chaos and havoc, which, you know, did get resolved, but that's why we were revealed that Yashiro's, like, dying. But yeah, no, it's interesting that she's a stand-in. And then the numbers are crossed out because the Yorishiro were taken. Whereas Mitsuba still has it, because it's a different circumstance. Poor Mitsuba, by the way, getting dragged into this, genuinely... Oh, it's not... Okay, no, I'm gonna say against his will. Because while he does strive, like, his desire was to, you know, be able to interact with people again, so almost like being a person again, he was forced to eat the heart of number 3, so... He's kind of just thrown into this new situation and dynamic with, like, no info whatsoever. But yeah, will inevitably flood the school. And it's awful because we have the students sleeping over right now.
Hello and welcome to Reddit Stories.
Oh, Reddit Stories started playing. Hold on.
Plot twist.
Okay. Before cat destruction, let's get back into this. Kinda... Oh, I didn't put my headphones back on. I heard silence and I was like, what's happening? So yeah. He seems very like confident that he does know what he's doing and he has like a handle on everything. But we also can't quite like believe the kind of confidence that Hanako is projecting, because a lot of it is like kind of cover. Usually around Yashiro stuff. I'm not gonna, like, really say we know everything about how he handles being, you know, number 7, like their appointed leader and whatnot. But we do know sometimes he will have an air of confidence, and then we just see it crumble down to he doesn't know what he can do. He wants to do something, but it just feels so far off and impossible. But again, the confidence in this statement of the gods will let a little apparition infestation at school slide. Maybe I would normally agree, but there is a lot of students there who could fall victim to these apparitions. So I don't know if the gods would be happy about that. It's just my own little opinion on that. We have number 6 to deal with it. And yeah, I'm not liking how it seems number 6 is going to go about his plans. So it's not the most comforting of lines. I really just want to rewatch through that OP. Because he does seem goofy. I remember, again, I technically have read some of this stuff, so it wasn't like the person who mentioned it to me is spoiling it. But I have goldfish memory. Oh, I see. I see how my page is gonna be. But I will have to say that he's goofy. And I can see it. We see it how he interacts with the others. We can see that. But at the same time, he's kind of threatening with it. It's like this, not malice. It's the fact that he's very just straightforward that makes his actions a little unnerving. It's like this moment of trying to calm her down with the flowers. Like, that's kind of nice, but then they die because of, as he says, he can't hold things that are living for too long. Which is, I've been playing too much HSR, so that just reminds me of someone else. But then he proceeds to very calmly state, after this little awkward, but like supposed to be a little fun, charming way of mentioning he can't touch anything living for too long, that she's going to be a sacrifice. you know, I need the Oracle's blood to fix the borders of life and death. Oracle's blood. This has to be tied to the girl in the opening, the apparition ghost of this girl that came passing by and said, I can bring you to her, which led Akane and Yashiro to the elevator in the first place. But the lore behind it, I'm not gonna try to remember it. I'm just gonna... And he says it with a fucking smile. It's the innocent, straightforward way he speaks, which is off-putting, technically kind of a little bit goofy, but also, because it's so innocent, it's honestly more threatening. It is scarier because he says it with a smile. And yeah, then we cut to Yashiro's explanation of what just happened as, you know, we lead to Akane and her arguing about whether he's just gonna fucking go, no ideas right now. But, you know, he doesn't want to work with Hanako, and Yashiro, obviously, who trusts Hanako a lot, is like, no, we should go to him. He would know how to get there, probably. He would have more info than us. Let's do this. And it's really jarring, the contrast. And I'm not referencing this moment. We need to go back to the beginning of season 2, where they reveal who Akane is. And you see, like, his rightfully placed hatred towards apparitions. He literally was thrown into this job by his childhood friend, someone he cares for deeply, like, being threatened. And, you know, you've come to find out, too, for the fucking apparition in question, they're like, yeah, we just wanted to snatch you in, you know? We thought this was the best way to do it. And, you know, that's not a good place to stop on. And then, you know, you get to see things around the school, too, and you come to find they're causing problems half the time. And, you know, with the reveal of his identity, I imagine all of those times something was up with Aoi being missing, or, like, something weird's going on. He's probably had an inkling. He's probably been, like, who knows? Because we don't know quite what he had to have been thinking during the Yako stare incident. But I imagine the other times, he's definitely known what's up. Because, yeah. I love these moments here where, like, they're blatantly calling out the connection between Yashiro and Hanako. And they're the fun little happy moments of the episode, realistically. There is obviously the fire situation over with this number 6 at the end, but 2, like, his reasoning here is he's just like, you can go ahead and pin your hopes on him, I won't stop you. I know you're head over heels for number 7. Head over, it's just, what? But it's true. It's like, she has all this trust, she has, like, this foundation, and we all know that Hanako really cares about her, too. That's why he's doing literally all of these different things that probably to the others kind of don't make sense, because, you know, like he said initially, he wasn't supposed to care. You know, he's already dead. He wasn't supposed to care what happened to others, or who else was set to die. And clearly he does now. So to them, it's very obvious. And, you know, the one thing I saw in Akane's statements after this sentiment here, other than the don't trust him, he might rescue you, but I doubt he'll get off his butt to save Aochan. My argument here is kind of ultimately what he ends up doing too, is I feel like if Yashiro really sat there and said, I will go ahead and throw myself into the situation if you don't try helping me, either way, because, you know, he did try to get out of helping. He was like, Yashiro, I feel like we have more pressing issues to care about and work on than saving your friend there. You know, your lifespan, we should work on that. But I feel like Yashiro herself could have been like, I don't care right now. It's almost like something she did back when the first situation with the stairs happened, is like, my friend needs help, please help her, and, like, just throw herself into the situation. I do think Yashiro herself probably could have triggered a Hanako having to step in moment. But then Akane did eventually take into the note of, oh, he's refusing to help. He's trying to bargain with me even. Bargain. Sorry, wrong word. Blackmail. But he's trying to force me into the situation where he would have power over me from trying to help. So he saw what he could. He knows their connection. He knows how much he cares about Yashiro. So he just goes ahead and use her as bait. Which, again, is technically a smart move, but it sucks. You could tell he didn't really want to, but it's desperation. Like, there's info right there that could get him closer to saving the person he cares about, so he needs to take it. He needs to do anything in his power to get answers, get help. He doesn't trust Hanako, but the only thing he trusts about Hanako is his care for Yashiro. So he will take action. He'll do something about it. And, oh, man, I think I get part of what Hanako was going for, too, when he was saying, I'll help you if you agree to, like, one thing. Was it? I think it was, want to tell me your wish. Yeah. Your complete obedience. Like, it's interesting to think of what he's gonna ask here, but if it's related to, like, his #1 status, it might just be something specifically tied to how he thinks maybe, just maybe, there's a possibility for Yashiro. Like, Hanako is not quite, you know, the goofy little innocent one. He definitely 100% is always around Yashiro. But I do see a lot of his actions, like, he's doing the best he can with his info, and so he takes those steps with the intention of usually thinking they're gonna tie together, they're gonna work out. But I do also see what Akane saw, and unfortunately, he is so straightforward Yashiro that even when she herself comes up with the request, if it puts her in danger and there's no, like, initial outcome or, like, outlook of gaining something from it, he's gonna try to, like, decline and say, no, no, no. Yeah. This is a not good situation. And he's sweating. Like I said, he doesn't want to. It's just, it's the only thing he has. Genuinely, in this moment, he's under Hanako's fucking mercy. They're currently stuck in this elevator where they don't actually know confidently how to get back out. So if they don't even know how to get back out, then how do they know how they're gonna find Aoi before anything bad could happen? So, you know, he has to cling to this. And, like, Hanako does try to call the bluff. He really does. But at the same time, you know, he does need to realize, just like he would, at this point, want to do literally fucking anything for Yashiro, Akane's the same. So you really should not be trying to play this game. Though, I do think Akane, throughout that whole thing, like, even without Yashiro, like, flipping the fuck out, he wouldn't do anything he wouldn't actually do anything severe. But he just really needed to play it up in this moment. Yeah. Mentioning how he did the same thing, basically. Yeah. The tearing sound that just occurred. I wanted to comment during the, is that actually, it's like the sound of something like almost Velcro. Hold on. It is like it's almost like Velcro or just like in general something tearing apart as he's like, get away, and he's just like, nope, I literally want nothing to do with her like that at all. But I got you, gotcha, bitch. Yeah, because here's the thing too. I'm all saying like Hanako should have possibly saw that coming, but he himself is like trying to figure out why it is he's feeling like this, how it's possible he ended up feeling like this, because you know we know that he's still under that like confused state of why I shouldn't have cared. Why is it that I care so much? I didn't think I didn't think or feel like I should. So yeah, it's sometimes really good to know his feelings towards Yashiro in that case makes it an easy, it's good and bad. If your enemies know, it's fucked, because Yashiro's just going to be in danger, because if they get to her, they'll get to you. But it's also good for, you know, people who want to help others, and Yashiro herself in this case, and it's like, well, this will instantly make him work with against his will. But you can at least now know that you'll have some assistance here. I didn't realize in this moment she's still with a blush on her face looking at Hanako. I'm sorry, that's a tiny detail I'm looking at. I'm honestly very nervous about like the depths of darkness we're gonna be getting into, so I'm just trying to take in any moment that's not quite that yet. So, but yeah, it also, she technically did not deny. I can't believe I didn't comment on that. She didn't deny being head over heels. She just sounded surprised by the phrasing. She didn't say, no, I don't like him or nothing like that. She just was like confused by the statement, but then like didn't argue any further. And again, look, I wish I could zoom in, but she's looking at him. Yeah, even like, maybe she's looking... No, I swear she's looking a little bit more... Like, she could be looking at him in this one. But no, from far away, she's looking a bit more at him. But she changed to here. But she can't get rid of the blush. Though poor girl was put in a situation she shouldn't have had to be put in. But yeah, getting straight into business. He has his code that he's going to type in, get us to where we need to be. Okay. The lighting for this too, of the opening of the door. But it's such a pretty place. Like, usually these boundaries are like really colorful and like just... Oh, the word left my head. I'm upset. They're very detailed. Very, very detailed. Not quite what I was going to go for, but we're going to work with that. And this place does not disappoint in that. Though now we know instantly they have a alert. I want to know, I'm so scared. I don't know why seeing the screenshot of the next episode like triggered some memories in my head. But I'm actively trying to recall, like, I'm vividly, vaguely recalling something to do with her, like, leading the way, especially with Kane. My head's trying to tell me something, and I'm trying to ignore it. But it's very difficult. But yeah, like, what did they give her? It clearly did not do exactly what number 6 was thinking with erasing like memories and personality. She still has a lot of her personality, but I would think it's a lot more unreserved. Like, it's full force, and only some of the teasing manners she would generally throw at Akane, but it's being thrown at him, which is very off-putting and not nice to see. I don't know. I don't like when I have to see characters that, like, distinctly, like, they have specific people that they would act a certain way around, and then, like, just knowing, especially with Aoi's case, she doesn't have control over this. Like, this isn't actually her doing it, so seeing her body and just herself go through the motions doing all these things is so awful. It's unsettling. Yes, it was unsettling watching Akane have to use Yashiro as a tool to get Hanako to actually give the information over and help out, but this is 10 times worse. So, but yeah, no, it's interesting seeing his measure of, like, getting info, plotting out what to do, and then he's, like, hearing this, and it's like, we have all this trouble because the door to the far shore is standing half open. Should be with apparitions, the living should be with the living. Better to shut it tight so they don't mix. And get rid of half places like these boundaries. So, like, going the full eradication route for this, it's, to ensure that there's no mixing physically possible, erase all physical, like little bubbles that they can mix. And it would probably encase the ways of little cracks coming in for them to slip up. But his method, I don't think his method's gonna do that. But then, yeah. I wanted to press play so I can get the dialogue. Oh. I don't like seeing her like this at all. It is the actual worst. I doubt she'll try to run now. Yeah, because you sapped her of all of her ability to. Every time. She just wants to, like, confirm something with her friend. She gets interrupted, and then she also gets dragged into the fucking boundaries. And she wasn't even the one who fucking made a wish to Hanako. Or technically Tsukasa. I'm still very interested to learn more about the connection between Sakura and Tsukasa. That does have me intrigued. I do like this. She does very casually, like, she's very clearly not all there. Like, they did a good job with the eyes, especially in the scene that at the very end. But, she still's just like, almost like, no, not even a little kid. She did it deliberately. She wanted a reaction from him. So there's something else there. But she just lights it on fire and just makes him blow up. Everyone's panicking. It's your fault for being so cold. Oh, man. I'm your precious sacrifice, remember? You need me, don't you? And, yeah. What did you do to her? Her memories and personality from this life should be gone. Yeah, she's not running, so she does seem cooperative, but that just begs the question, what happened to her in taking this potion or this whatever they gave her? If she doesn't quite have everything erased, so she's not just this mindless, like, walking, honestly, puppet, then what did happen to her? How much of her is still there? She seemed to have a very interesting reaction to Akane, so clearly that shows recognition. We don't know how her mind is going to take the recognition. I don't think it's going to go well. But maybe, no. I want to have hope, so I want to think positively, but I'm a little scared. But, yeah, there's something up. There's something additional up with her other than what he was hoping. Because, yeah. Takes instantly note of Akane, but then seeing number 7, but then now he shows up? Like the question of it, now he shows up. Because it does seem like number 6 is detached from a lot of what was happening at the school. So I bet it is kind of confusing to see number 7 suddenly show up and question things when usually, from the sounds of it, he probably doesn't do this. Like, all of them seem pretty separated before the start of the Yorishiros being destroyed and Yashiro's introduction to the apparitions and all of that. So I can see why there's probably actual, like, surprise and, like, wonder there. Because he didn't even know that number 1 went and had a human fill in one of the spots for him. Because, yeah. Oh, I also... Hold on. Yeah, right here. I'm so glad I hit back. The way her face darkened. A part of me would want to be like, oh, she saw someone she's close to that was important, so her mind, like, triggered something, so maybe it could be a positive outcome. But the alarm bells are ringing in this, and especially in that next episode preview. So, I don't like it. And then No, they did so well. Her eyes, fucking nothing behind that other than darkness. That is a Tsukasa stare, right? I wish I had the manga right now. Maybe for YouTube I'll put it in or something. Or maybe I'll even do it for Patreon. I don't know. But I need to see the manga panel of this frame. Because I 100% would believe that this is a frame. But, yeah. I do think I'm going to end it there. Sorry it wasn't so concise. It's because I decided to record it early, and it's this thing. Yeah, this creature. She doesn't want to address the camera, but she distracted me a lot. She was, I guess, the co-star of this episode. Anyways, but oh, she wants to mess with the mic, so she can go that way. But again, just another good cliffhanger episode. We now have our directions. We're at the place we need to be, but now we just need to find the right actions, the way to go about things, and hope for the best. We technically have our crew together, Hanako, Akane, and Yashiro, and it seems like our opponents might technically, for now, even include Aoi. But we'll have to see on that. Because I can only see things getting worse from here. And the opening itself, it does look like we're gonna see Hanako and Yashiro get separated. So I think that's part of, like, the bad sense I got from the next episode previews. I do think somehow they're gonna get split up. Akane's gonna end up with Yashiro, sorry, Aoi, in her current, like, not quite all there, clearly not herself state. And these two are going to be thrown in and probably get to experience the story. I would imagine, like, that's what I would think, is that they're going to be the ones to end up finding almost the truth or get a directive from the girl who led them to the elevator in the first place. And maybe that's where things are going to go. But yeah, I said I was going to end this off. It has almost been an hour. My phone was dying, so that means aka my camera's dying. But yeah. Again, let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know if you think I should actually continue watching these the minute they come out, because that usually means it's 2 or 3 a.m. for me. So probably should wait till it's morning. But I got really excited when I saw that the episode was coming out. I literally was just doing some daily stuff. Sorry, kitty, come here. And then I saw it was out, so that's what I decided to do. I just dropped everything and started recording. But yeah. I hope you all have a great day or night, whatever the heck you're watching this, and I will see you all on the flip side. Bye-bye.